What's good? What's good, my people? It's your boy Kim back again presenting Mr. Kimani Capital. And today I want us to start with Luna Crash. This is a site where I get to see, I get to check my news every single day. Because basically, these guys are aggregators. They get news from different news sources in the crypto space, and then they put them up together. And then the best part is that they ask you for your opinion, and if you give your opinion just like that with a click of a button, you get to earn tokens. And they have a Luna token, which is less than a dollar, but you're not going to make a living off of this, but it's better than the normal sites that you never get paid. All right. Yeah, so for me, I just like seeing these topics. If anything entices me to click on the article, I will. But my best method of consuming content is more of videos. But yeah, why top international banks partner to use Repo Network? Why did they partner? Cardano completes network upgrade. The upside. Okay, so have they started being mainstream? I don't know. Ethereum co-founder says crypto has an NFT problem. Michael Bisbee on new documentary and the Hall of Fame career digital trends. Cindy Crawford, former Malibu mansion. FTX Ventures invest 100 million in money app Dave. Crypto breaking news. Okay. Dave, a financial service app, announced today new partnership with crypto exchange FTX. Bullish on Tezos? No, that's unrelated. Dave co-hosted Cortezos. I don't know. Best TV for 2022. I don't watch TV. Bitcoin dips below 41k after Fed Chair Powell's comments. Okay. Real Vision Hive Mind bot favoring Bitcoin. Ethereum tail and one its competitors altcoins. Oh, of course that's bullish for Bitcoin. Biden was the once private sector that Russia is exploring options for cyber attacks. That's unrelated to this. How is it unrelated? How is it related? ApeCoin continues to be popular among Ethereum whales. Benzinga. Yeah. Um, is this bullish on Ethereum? Um, mm, kinda, kinda, kinda. Thousand biggest, kinda. Of course, ApeCoin is gonna be huge, but for now, let the hype and the dust to settle, so that we can collect the token at around $5, $3 later. So Bitcoin subs are lost. That's not English. That's also not English. After short-lived ban, city in the upstate New York is still reckoning why crypto most. Nexus founder pulls plug on popular metaverse NFT project. Eh, the sale of LA's biggest mansion to Fashion Nova owner is approved. Wow, shit. Really? What the fuck? So apparently this home was the home to a famous developer called Neil Naomi. And this guy was listing this house for 500 million shillings, purported to be the biggest and the most epic with the most extravaganza. This home is huge, man. Um, Hey, it was supposed to be the biggest home and the most expensive house in the world, costing $500 million dollars. But then what happened? The guy had miscalculated his debts, and his debtors came in. The house was put for auction, and the highest bidder had was approved at 141 million. You can imagine the debts that this has occurred in the past 10 years, because it was built over a decade time. is more than 141 million. So what happens? What happens is that this 141 million is shared. Of course, Neil Naomi is the owner. Of course, is gonna get his share of this. Of course, the most important people, the ones who are gonna get paid. But this is a very undersell. It's so hurting. It's crazy what's happening here. I actually think that this 141 million came from the Naomi himself, um, with a deal with Fashion Nova to take over, because the whole point was to host events in here, was to host. This was supposed to be a very nice place for events, and a lot of activities can be used commercially and also residentially. But it's a very big place, very nice place. You should watch that video of the most expensive house in the world. Amazing. Why is Apple Studio Display basically a giant fad? I don't know. Bitcoin could easily see that K with stocks due to 30% drawdown in 22. Mm, yeah, I agree. We have to see, like, we have this dump, we have this range here, which means it's a liquidity that's forming. So I want us to see us come take all this liquidity that is down here from sales, all this liquidity building up here, stop losses as we are going up, and there is also this liquidity up here, of course, right? So if I would see something like few spike up, spike down, really down, coming all the way to this 30K region, then going up, that will be amazing. Or just a drawdown all the way here, then going up. Sorry. Take up all this liquidity that's in here for the longs. Um, Liquidate this the longs, come retest, take up all the sell stops that are here, people thinking that we're going further down, and then boom, liquidate all those shorts, come all the way, take all these shorts going all the way up here, retest, and then boom, we leave if we are leaving. If not, if we see a pump up, then chances that we're gonna go further down. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Top three metaverse crypto coins with the circulating supply below 9 billion. Which are those? Binance Economics, how is that related? Bitcoin, unrelated. Yeah. El Salvador Bitcoin gamble has become a complete mess. Why are they saying that? Requiring all businesses take it, and according to actually Salvadorians, it's been a total disaster. What? They don't want Bitcoin anymore. Of course, because ya vile ina dump. Ingekuwa pump wangekuwa wamechangamka. Fuck. What? But they will understand. What's the president called? They will understand his vision. What is this guy? What's the name of the president of El Salvador? Neil or something. BTT paired with XRP and more BitTorrent new updates. Tommy Finker to participate in Decentraland Metaverse. Wow. All fashionistas are already in Decentraland, right? JP Morgan is there, HSBC, an insurance company is there, CNBC is there. What? Nike is there, Adidas is there. Wow. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. Algorand has big plans on privacy, speed, and coaching. Founder Silvano Mikal says Stockhead. 3 books to map crypto confusing landscape. Pretty much that's bullish for Bitcoin. I'm good. So once I'm done with that, I can check out the markets. See the social volume that's going on, the tokens that have the most galaxy score, not galaxy score, but the most engagement, and I can come here, click on it. Let me know which coins have done the most gains. Wow. Okay. Social volume, social engagement. Okay. Top coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, ApeCoin, of course. Wow, Doge, Cardano. Okay. Yeah, so I get to see all that. Let me show you. Yeah, this is the dashboard for my payment. So that's points and my Luna that I can claim, right? Yeah, where can I claim it? I can come here. We can check the price of Lun, Lunra, 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 Lunra token. Yeah, that's the price 0.3 cents. That's crazy. And then on CoinGecko, don't forget, guys, to collect your candies. I'll never forget to ask, remind you guys on CoinMarketCap. Don't forget to collect your diamonds. That's where we. You ask me, what are these diamonds for? What are these candies? Good question, because you probably have not heard about the ApeCoin airdrop, and that's the whole point. These guys want someday are going to say, you know what? These guys who believed in us by collecting these diamonds and all this. We're going to give value these diamonds, and you can redeem them for money or something else, something like that. You never know. You never know. That's what you want. So we had at over 18,000 coins right now. Coins are still printing every single day. For 70 exchanges, 1.9 trillion market cap. We have not yet hit the 2 trillion market cap yet. We are at around 97 billion in 24-hour volume, 42% in BTC dominance, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much right. Luna's been my favorite token lately. Let's just check about the volume, 24-hour volume. Let's see. Yeah, Luna is still right there below the main stable coins and all that. But as always, I love CoinGecko, so let me let me confirm from CoinGecko because they give different analogies, guys. You can see here, CoinGecko is saying coins are 13,000 only, more than for 70 exchanges in CoinMarketCap. We have 585 of them. Here we've already gotten to 2 trillion market cap, and we already have, like, 100 billion in volume, and 40% dominance. I sometimes I wonder what to follow, but because I love CoinGecko, that's what I follow. But here, the volume of Terra, the same is 2.26 billion, which is fine still, but XRP is still on top here at 4 billion. So why is crypto market cap not giving us XRP, staying at 2.7? Okay, let's see. I don't know. Let's see what the market is saying. Let's see. Boom, shaka shaka. We are super green. This tells us that we are bullish. And when you look at the chart, you can see on the daily time frame, we have a very big deal right there. Boom! Look at that. That's amazing. And on my chart, you can see a couple of words, a couple of lines. So I was just learning about what is this called? I was learning about this one is supposed to be here. I was learning about what is it called? I was learning about order blocks, order flow, liquidity, volume imbalances, equal highs, equal lows, and this is what I was mapping out yesterday to see if I can relate to what's being sold right there. And yeah, this is another block. Another block is the last candlestick before a reversal happens. So this one happens to be the order block. Okay, this happens to be the order block right here in this scenario. So once I map it out, price always tends to come back to this order block to be to be able to put in. So essentially what happens before price goes change momentum? What makes price change momentum? These are whales. These are people who have billions in cash flow to make sure that the money uh, they move the market. They are market makers. Okay. So what happens here is that this last candlestick to the downside was triggered by them. Okay, sell off to make sure that people think we are going further down. So and then once sellers are in the market, more in the market, what do? They push the price up really quickly by making huge orders. I believe in this one was another manipulation. Then boom, uh, got the orders that they needed, liquidated the what is it called? Liquidated the stop losses, and then boom, we went way up. But then they had to push the price down to come and mitigate this, to come and break even in these prices, that these shorts that they opened here to take the price down to seem like we are going further down. So that's why we are seeing such a candlestick came, took out these shorts here, and then of course made a little profit, and then now they are left with the longs that they put in here, of course, which they took some profits here. Now they have added more longs. Boom! That's why we are seeing this much volume coming in. So at this particular point, I can see we are building liquidity here as we are going up. These points that are marked out, and by liquidity I mean, of course, right now people are bullish. You can see we have like a sort of a trend line here. People are bullish and they have placed in longs and stop losses right beneath these uh, lows here. So what happens is that typically we are going to see, like, nice flash of coming down to take all this liquidity, going all the way down even here before you go up. And equal lows are basically places where we can see the same amount of lows, okay, like here and here we have equal highs. So guys, essentially this is called institutional trading, smart money concepts, which I'm still learning. I am not sure what I'm doing, by the way. I still a learning phase. But essentially these guys say, this model says that you are trading with how the banks trade. You're trading with the mindset of the banks. You're not trading with the retail mindset where we're just having trend lines and support and resistance zones, which don't work anyway. Everyone who does the retail style of trading, where you use support and resistance and trend lines, they work. But then most cases you get stopped out before price moves in your direction. And now the smart money concept explains why those stop losses get hit fast, or why we see these manipulations, especially after such a strong range, which is basically creating liquidity for the whales to come, because essentially these guys want to buy coins worth billions, right? And because there's no one who is selling billions at a go, they have to make sure that the orders are in the market for selling, right? For them to buy a billion, will match up the billion, right? How do they create that? Of course, by creating now these fake scenarios of shorts, and then boom, all of a sudden they make the orders and the market changes direction ASAP. Before you know it, your stop loss is hit. And remember, these things move so fast. Your stop loss is hit and you're done. That's basically it. Yeah, so guys, right now we are playing at 43,000, which is amazing. It is amazing. We have been under 40K for some time. It's been a minute. So yeah, I'm glad to see this. Let's wait and see where we're going. Let's see if we're going to break this 44K region. You can see another order block right here before the price uh, change direction. So let me wait and see what's gonna happen in this particular point. If you're gonna break it, take all this liquidity up here as for shorts, or we're gonna go down further first. You can see we have already taken this liquidity here off of these equal highs, where we have sort of resistance that people are selling. Now we have past that. Let's see what we're gonna do. Of course, now this one, we have to come. Anyway, I'm still learning this concept, so don't worry, guys. As I told you guys, I always update you what I'm doing as I'm documenting my journey to get to at least one BTC. Guys, cheers. Thank you so much for listening to me. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can pass on to be notified. Cheers, guys. And oh, by the way, I'm also in a break trading. and that's the whole reason why what happened after the losing the trading competition. I realized I suck at trading, and I have to go down the drawing board, learn what I don't know. And because I got exposed to smart money concepts back in the competition, I decided I'm gonna come learn, get a hit of it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's fine. Cheers, guys.